All right, so today might end up being a bit of a word salad because I've got a lot of things to get through and I don't want to bore you for too long. So let's just get through a lot of topics really quick. Okay. First of all, I'm stinky because I just walked through the door. I just had a great workout, and thank God you can't smell through the internet because you would have turned this off a long time ago because I'm stinky. Stinky with manhood. But today I'm extremely happy, and I have to preface this by saying that the things in life that make me the happiest are things that involve my family, and my family took very good care of me for the past few days because I had to deal with something very serious, and it turned out very well, and I love their support, and I can't thank them enough. So they left me yesterday. My mom and my dad left Miami yesterday, and so I'm thrilled about that. So aside from those people, okay, there are five things that make me happier than anything else on earth that do not involve my family, and I did four of those things today because uh, after yesterday, I decided that I was going to take the day off today because I have a great boss, and I was like, fuck it. So that's what I did. So I woke up early, and in no particular order. The one of the things that I did today was the first thing I did was I wrote an article, and I anticipate that it will be published in the next week or 2 weeks. So writing makes me extremely happy, particularly when it's for public consumption, like professionally, like on a website. So that's great. So that's how I started my day. And then I went to go see a movie. That's the second thing I love to do most, whether it's sitting at home. I'll watch a movie by myself. I go to the movies by myself. I'm voracious when it comes to movies. I love movies. But today I went to the theater and I saw Sexy Crazy Asians, Rich Crazy Asians, Sexy Rich Asians, whatever. But you know what movie I'm talking about. And it was great. And my mom definitely needs to see this because she will get mad and she will love it. And I know exactly which parts are going to make her feel all of those emotions. But anyway, I think everybody should see it. It was really great. There's that. So those are two things. Now, the third thing today that I did that I love is I rode my caster board. That's why I'm sweaty. I just got back. I ride at night because for some reason I can ride faster. I think it has to do with the sun and the tides or something. I don't know. So I did 6.5 miles today, and I'm thrilled and talked to a lot of random strangers, and that always makes me happy. And as a byproduct, it's also good for you. Okay, so that was good. Um, and then the fourth thing that I did today was this: talking to y'all. I haven't done a vlog in a hot minute, and it's been weighing on me. And so just doing this makes me happy, and I should do it more often. So there it is. Now, just really quick, I just want to talk about. I apologize. I forgot the name of the woman that's accusing Kavanaugh and everything that's going on with her. Look, it's very simple. Okay, if it were not for the Me Too movement, these Republicans would give no fucks, and they would have rammed Kavanaugh through already, probably. Okay, it's only because women and supporters have raised their voices in support of people that have been victims of all kinds of nonsense from men for decades. And I don't care if it happened 30 years ago. I don't care if it happened a minute ago. Okay, because these things last with you your entire life. And those memories are vivid, okay? Trust me, I know. So she deserves to be heard, and the fact that they're trying to give her like a timeline is insane. And if they're talking about let's get to the facts, then why aren't they having the FBI do an investigation? The whole thing is nonsense. They're trying to give Dianne Feinstein shit because she didn't come forward. Well, we all know she didn't come forward because the woman asked for anonymity. So don't give Feinstein shit, okay? And what they're saying, what Grassley's saying, okay, we're going to give her 4 separate ways to come forward. Look, don't give her ways, give her time, okay? Give her time and allow the FBI to do their investigation. Because if Kavanaugh is innocent, then he should be supportive of that. It's very, very simple, all right? I don't really see what the controversy is. And what makes it worse is that, you know, when Anita Hill first came out back in the day, she wanted to be anonymous too. Anonymous too. But, you know, she ended up getting called out. And, you know, she went through the ringer. But unlike Anita Hill, now we actually have a precedent. We see how bad this can be. And yet people are still making the same mistakes. Don't do to this woman what we did to Anita Hill. Well, not we, them. Okay? You know, do it right. Take your time. The only reason they don't want to take their time is because, what are the poll numbers on Kavanaugh? Last time I looked, this is before the accuser came forward, I think it was like 28% of Americans supported Kavanaugh's nomination. Come on, son. I mean, they're ramming it through because that's how they do it. And, you know, you can call, Democrats are usually called one of 2 things when it comes to situations like this. Either pussies or they care, right? And the 2 are not mutually exclusive. If this were the Democrats, they would give her the time. I guarantee you, they would give her the time. You know why? Because Democrats don't like to be called wrong in the annals of history, that they did the wrong thing. And that's why some people call them pussies, and some people say they just like to be on the right side of history, or they care, okay? The 2 are intermingled, depending on how you look at it. But in this case, if it were the Democrats, and every single thing were reversed, they would give her the time, I guarantee you. They wouldn't try to ram through somebody, because I believe that they believe in principle. And they don't, you know, they don't like to be called out down the road. And that hurts them a lot. And that's why we're here. Because Democrats have stood on principle way too many times. And the Republicans just they give no fucks. That's why they made Merrick Garland wait for a fucking year. Because they give no fucks. Can you imagine the Democrats doing that? Hell no. Anyway, the whole thing is insane. Just give her time. Do it on her terms, okay? Now, let's not. I'm not trying to say you should be unreasonable. She's saying, "Oh, we're gonna wait a month, whatever." She's not giving a time period. All she's saying is, let the FBI do their job and investigate this thing. And the reason she's saying that is because I think that she's pretty confident. And when it came to Anita Hill and George Bush, and that was his nominee at the time. Clarence Thomas was his nominee. He asked the FBI to investigate. It took 3 days. So can't we just do the same thing? What's the big deal? Get her done. All right? She deserves to be heard. Kavanaugh deserves to be heard. Let's be fair. But I really don't think it's relevant how long ago it happened. I just want to, when you're nominating, when you're appointing someone to the highest court of the land, is going to affect all of our lives. Let's not screw around. You're talking about something that happened 30 years ago. I'm talking about nominating a guy to the Supreme Court that's going to affect our lives for countless years and decades from now. And I think that he should have been disqualified based on the lies he's told under oath, his views on abortion that he's already expressed, and his views on executive power. And that's not me saying that as a Democrat. That's me saying that as an intellect. He said it. Those are his words. You can't parse them. All right? This is just the icing on the cake. So I think he should have been disqualified already. And I'm going to say this. There probably are, you know, what's his name? Majority Leader. Why am I forgetting his name? But he specifically told Trump McConnell. He specifically told Trump not to nominate this guy because he's got too much baggage. And they won't even let us see everything that he's done in his past when he was working for Bush. This whole thing is a sham. This is not transparent whatsoever. So get rid of this guy. They should nominate someone else. Whatever. And we all know the only reason that Clown nominated this guy is because of what he said about executive power. And if you don't believe that, you're a sucker. All right, well, I went long. So I had a lot to say, I told you. Anyway, I hope all is well, and I missed you guys, and take care. I'll try to be back soon.